Okay, you should be finished with the work in video number one now. And now I'm going to show you how to take the two-point perspective boxes that we've practiced. We're going to put one of them here to make a house. It could be like a little cabin, or it could be like a cottage, a bungalow, like my own house is. We're going to make it fit into this space pretty big, so it's not too small, so it's easy to add things to it like a door, some windows, a roof, etc. So we need to make it big enough to make that easy to do. So I want you to do the same measurements I'm doing. I'm going to put my corner that separates one side of the building from the other side of the building. I'm going to put it about 4 inches from the left-hand side of the paper. So I'm going to measure over about 4 inches. Here's my 4 inches. And I'm going to put my ruler vertically at that measurement I just did. I'm putting it at 5 inches. That leaves me enough of ruler over the top of the paper and below the paper that I can easily see that it's parallel or not parallel to the side edges of the paper. And right now I can tell you it's not parallel. The distance from here to here should be the same as it is from here to here, and at a 90-degree angle to the horizon line. So now that I've got it lined up, it looks pretty parallel to me. Let me double check that. There we go. I'm going to make a vertical line that's 4 inches long, starting 2 inches above the horizon line and going 2 inches below the horizon line for a total of 4 inches. All right, that's our first step. After we do that, we're going to draw the two-point perspective box from the bottom of that line going back in space to the same vanishing point that our sidewalk and street go to. And then we're going to do the top of the building too. This isn't really the roof, but it's the main body of the building. We put the roof on top of the main body, and it goes back to the same vanishing point. We'll do it at the right-hand side too. Putting your pencil at the corner makes it easier to make sure everything's lined up. Line up your ruler, draw in your top edge of your box, and then do the same thing at the bottom. All right, there we've got the edges of the box. We've got the left face and the right face of a two-point perspective box. We're going to have to stop it from going all the way to the horizon line like we did with our practices. So we're going to think of this as bigger scale than just a box though, right? It's a house that we're building. So we're going to put our ruler along that front corner that we've already drawn, and we're going to move the ruler back so it's parallel to that front corner. About 2 inches is pretty good. Somewhere between an inch and a half to 2 inches is a good distance for the back edge of the building in this particular situation, okay? And at the right side, we're going to put its back edge. Remember, if you put your ruler at the front corner, putting the back corner on is easier to keep it parallel. And I'm just checking to make sure that this is going the same direction as this. Just a little bit crooked this way or that way breaks down believability. You want to make sure it's at a 90-degree angle again, just like we did on the front side. I'm going to move it over this way just a bit more, and I'm drawing my back right side of my front face there. So this is going to be where the door is, and this is going to have a window on it. There might be a window here too. So this is the front of our building, okay? This is the side of our building. Once we've got that done, we're ready to do some erasing. So I'm going to, while you're drawing your building, I'm going to erase my guidelines that made the top of the box, the bottom of the box, at the left and the right, and I'm going to erase the horizon line that's being blocked by the building. All right? So go ahead and turn off your video, or keep it handy so you can watch it again if you need to, and then do the work. And then when you're done with it, go on to video number 3.